G'day guys, Aaron and Ninja here from MMT. I'm going to talk to you today about our Primal Power Squat and how we're trying to change the game in terms of squatting that you see in a lot of stereotypical gyms. With our squat, we really try and make it functional for our clients, and we're trying to get people back into a real primal kind of indigenous way of squatting. How cavemen thousands of years ago would lift and move things off the ground from a squat position. Okay, so we've got Ninja here that's going to show you a poor squat and a stereotypical squat first. So from the front, you'll see a lot of times the head is back, the back is all jammed up here, the knees are tracking inwards, and if you look at that, it's just not functional and doesn't look very powerful. From the side, it's even worse. You'll see that those knees are coming forward. A lot of the time people will have knee pain because there's so much force going through that patella tendon, the neck's jammed up, the back's jammed up, not functional. You don't see anyone lifting like this in real life, okay? So with our Primal Power Squat, from the front stance, this is how wide you want that squat. The more width, the more stability and the more power you're going to create, okay? So that's exactly the position we want from the front stance, okay? The side, we want the tibia to stay completely straight, okay? A lot of times people will say you need dorsiflexion, you need ankle mobility to squat, but that's the foundation. You don't want mobility down at the foundation, you want stability. If you're going to build a house, everything down at the base is nice and stable, okay? There's no pressure going to the front of that knee, so no knee pain, anatomically perfect position. He's hinged at the hips here, so there's more glute function, there's more core function, and a lot of people will be scared by this, but he's in flexion. But flexion is good. Humans can go into flexion, so flexion is great. A good example of this is if you're building a bridge. A lot of times, bridges won't be built like this or like this. They'll be built like that, like in a bit of flexion. Because that's the most powerful position, okay? So this is what we teach. It's functional. It's how you pick up kids. It's what AFL players do when they go pick up the ball. This is how they do it, not like a stereotypical squat, okay? So, what we're going to show you now is our progression of how we teach people this, okay? So with the dead ball first, we teach a half deadlift, half squat. So Marcus obviously hinged at the hips like he just showed you. The ball's in his arms and his forearms here, and he's going to stand up. Not into complete extension, but just stand up into a bit of extension there, so, and then standing. Once proficient at that, the next one is to get the ball right up to the chest like a chest mark. And from here, he's going to drive straight up, okay? Butt back, hinging back, and then he's driving straight up. Not off the heels, but off the whole entire foot. You're using the whole foot as your force to drive into the ground and up. Once proficient at the dead ball, we've got to get you ready for barbell work, okay? So we use the log here. Now it goes not on the neck, but down below the shoulders. So the center of gravity is right over the middle. Now, same thing applies. Hinged at the hips, and the log stays right over the center of Ninja here, using his whole foot to drive up. A real powerful position. Once proficient at that, it's a position that you can walk from. Once proficient at that, we move on to barbell work, okay? So, once again, below that scap, below that, on the fat part of the shoulder basically, and then Marcus will drive up, get in that wide stance, and just like he's done the last two times, goes into that power squat, hinges at the hips, and drives right down. That's where power comes from. That's where AFL players should get their power from, in this position. Mothers and fathers with newborns, this is how you want to pick up your baby, squatting right down over into that powerful position. Beautiful. All right. So, that is how we're going to change the game. That's how we're trying to teach our Primal Power Squat in terms of being a functional squat that cavemen would be doing thousands of years ago. Okay, so if you want to learn more about our squat here, please don't hesitate to contact us or book online at www.musculartherapy.com.au.